What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Pisces for the month of February 2021. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, or your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are specifically for you in mind, you can find all the information for how to reach me for a reading in the description box down below. If you like the content that I make and you'd like to support me, please go smash the like and subscribe buttons. Without any further ado, Pisces, I've gone and pulled your cards off camera like always for you, so let's get right into the reading. Alright, so you know, I'm playing with a pip deck, which means that instead of having illustrated cards that I usually play with, it's just coins, swords, and cups, and wands. And they do have illustrated, like the Lovers, it's illustrated, the Major Arcana is illustrated, but it's just going to be a different deck, and it's going to be a little bit of a different rating. Okay, so, for you, I pulled the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, which was clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, the Three of Swords represents a betrayal in a situation. It is a heartbreak card. It represents the painful truth to something that would have come out. So it's likely that a truth would have been spoken that would have been painful. And the Nine of Swords kind of gives me this feeling that it's either that you were aware of this and this is your fear coming to reality, or it is more so just in the vein of this painful thing happened, and I don't think that it is over. I don't think that whatever happened here with the truth, I don't think this person left you out of the cold, which is why I think for here the Nine of Swords is still remaining, because you're afraid of having it happen again, where something happened and you're afraid of, okay, well that happened, what else can happen? But I'm going to ask for clarity for that, because I already asked for clarity for why the Ten of Cups shows up, and that's a pretty good card. So we got, okay, what happened here to cause the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords? Can you paint me the event? Okay, so the Lovers came out again. They came out reversed, but I'm not reading reversals. So there was a large choice to make, usually when it comes to love. Now this comes up for romantic instances, but it could have just been a large choice made between two people. And I get the feeling, okay, no, that makes sense to me. I get the feeling that this person almost type of rejected you. But I don't see them walking out of your life. I think that they had a choice to make, and it's even possible for some of you that this person just outright refused to make a choice. But I don't really agree with that, though, as much, because the Three of Swords is somebody speaking their truth. So I do think that they came to a decision about something. I think that it is leaving you in fear of, oh my god, okay, well, what about, like, I don't want to lose you from my life. I kind of get the strong energy from this that this might be a friend that was going to be a lover, and you're going to see where it went, and I think that things might have fallen apart. But I really get the sense that this person is still going to be in your life, because I get no walking away cards, and because I got one of the best cards in the deck to represent happiness. So there's still that person, this person that you had that choice with, that did this to you, and it felt like a betrayal. I really want to say that it's almost not going to feel like that at all, because the Ten of Cups is like this happily ever after card. In this vein, because this person came out with a choice that betrayed you, I don't really want to say, oh yeah, no, this person changes their mind directly afterwards. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I do continue to see them in your life as a friend, because the Six of Pentacles represents this charity card. It is the scales are equal and balanced, things are on an equal playing field. It represents that even if you were with this person and they broke up, they are still going to be giving you help. But this is kind of the card of, not in this deck so much, but it can be the card of the haves and the have-nots, where somebody is in charge of giving the emotion, giving the money, giving the help. And I get that feeling slightly from this, only because I feel you might feel helpless to stop it. I kind of get the feeling that you would let this person do this willingly, because you care about them so much that you kind of let them play the game by themselves without you really having any input. And that's not completely an on them thing, because I feel like to an extent you're kind of allowing this to happen. But honestly, the good news with this is that I do still see a large, and when I say large, the Ten of Cups is the penultimate for happiness. Essentially, you can't get any happier than the Ten of Cups, except the Sun. But in the major arcana, you can't get happier than this specific card. It is the card of happiness, fulfillment. Your day in the sun. It is having good things, recognizing your friends, your family, etc. It's having a good life. It's a happily ever after ending. But to me, I really get this in the sense that I don't think this happened in the way that you wanted to. There was a choice that was supposed to be in the works, and I don't think that choice ended up the way that you wanted. However, this person is going to make it very, 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 very clear to you very early on that, hey, just because this thing didn't happen between us doesn't mean that I'm still not going to be giving you help, or that I won't still be your friend, or that we're not going to be as close as we were. We're going to be tight. We're going to be like this still. It's just not going to happen in this way. Because I get no walking away cards. I get really happy ending cards. I think that's going to be disappointing for you that it doesn't happen into the degree of which you would like for it to happen. But I still see them being there, and I still see an incredible amount of happiness because of that charity. This is kind of a pick and choose kind of reading. Like, for some of you might be like, oh, fuck, but for others it would be like, oh, well, it doesn't end bad. And honestly, it really doesn't end bad. I think that this is a really good spread for you, Pisces, because I don't see you losing anything. I see you gaining things. I really honestly think that this particular relationship or companionship, whatever this is, might be better off being whatever it ends up being, as opposed to this commitment thing. I kind of get the feeling that right now, at least, it's the potential that I see for this to make you happy is almost exponential. This to me, this is a really good deck, a good spread, Pisces. I love you. I will see you on the flip side. Peace out, my moon tribe. Bye.